the body cam. So that's really the only reason I want it, just for character.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't, there's nothing that I can do to you, Medusa, because you are not the one that threw me in jail. The warrants were from Corey and Skull, and I put that on my daughter. Right hand to her chest. I was arrested because of Corey Simmons and Jody Gigante. Do I feel Medusa's ever done me wrong? You know, Queen Gemma, I've done a lot of wrong in my own being, so I think the tally score is pretty even now. I think that's how I feel, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Can't change the past. We can just move forward. But there is nothing legally I can do to Medusa, because she is not the one that signed the affidavit to have me arrested. The only two people that signed was Corey Shell and Jody, aka Skull.
Well, that's weird, because they told us that they didn't, or that, well, Corey, Skull didn't even tell us that she did anything. But Corey said that she didn't sign nothing. She didn't get no.
They both absolutely did. They absolutely
all to go get.
None of us signed anything yet.
What is it called? Whatever statements.
I mean, Queen Gemma, she doesn't have to take my word. Medusa can contact Bandera County Courts. Her name is Lori. I want to say Lori Blanchard.
I do. I have her email. Yeah.
Yeah, you can contact her, and you can send her a check. They don't take credit card payments. It's old school. You can send her a check, and
it is, Lynn.
Medusa can get all of these records herself. You don't have to take my word for it. I challenge Medusa to do so and show that Medusa, Melissa, had nothing to do with putting me in jail. The warrants that were taken out on me was Corey and Jody. Jody said that I tried to sell her, that I green screened her pictures, that I doxed her address, that I showed her dead husband.
Right.
And none of that is true. Corey Shell said I got $10,000. I forced her into labor, that I was in Florida last year and made her kind of like, I guess I was her pimp, and made fake cash app receipts. Again, that's perjury, conspiracy, tampering with evidence.
Right.
You don't have to believe me on it. Medusa, I would love for you to contact Bandera County and get all the records yourself. It is what it is.
Right.
So if did Medusa talk to the detective? She did. Did Melissa try to call? She did. Did her husband talk to the detective? They did. But their names were not the ones that the warrants were issued for. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm just on a path of showing character on detectives, that clearly Medusa played a video or played a recording, that the detective had promised her a warrant before even seeing her evidence. I'm just asking for that to show the detective's character that it's biased, and that's, at the end of the day, unfortunately, in the small town of Bandera, that's what we're up against.
But what I will say is that he did see the video of her trying to sell us all before I spoke to him, so that's not necessarily true. He saw the video. He was already going to give Corey a warrant when I spoke with him. That's it, that's all. So he absolutely saw what the evidence was before we even spoke.
He did say that, like, he had a history with you and other people in the town.
I mean, again, you have to remember that Allie's dad is a deputy. We were together for quite a while. I know probably more than I should, and I'm very vocal. I'm like this on TikTok. I'm like that. I'm like this on TikTok. I'm like that. All the town. It's no secret. I know Jerry Johnson. The judge himself is my client. Just cut his hair last week. Mama, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Norazina, thank you. I know you don't. Medusa's call absolutely proves that the cop is biased on me. Garrett didn't do anything wrong that day. He did not touch a cop. He didn't do anything. That same cop leave for shooting a 60-year-old man. I'll say it again. That cop is a bitch with a badge. Sometimes you get good cops, like I feel that my daughter's father is. He's a great man. He does a lot for the community, and then you get the bad egg, and that's what we got that day. After my charges were dropped, that same officer a month later, a month from our arrest, press charges on Garrett. Said that while Garrett was handcuffed in the back of the vehicle, was able to reach his shotgun magazine, take it from the magazine, and pull all the bullets out. I don't know if you guys have ever been in the back seat of a cop car handcuffed in a cage. It's impossible. So after my charges were dropped, the same officer tried to hit Garrett with some more charges. And like I said, they're not coming off the body cam. They're coming off the in cab. They're trying to get Garrett to take a plea, and I'll go fucking broke. I will sell my ass on OnlyFans. I was beefing with some women on the internet. Charge that he did not do, because I was beefing with some women on the internet. Garrett didn't deserve that, and I will fight. That's why I asked for the call from Medusa, because Garrett didn't deserve any of this.
Right.
Was trying to. That's all it was. You know, I did tell Medusa when Medusa's like, "Oh, can I see the papers?" I'm like, "Did you know how much I had to pay for these?"
I'll just get them myself.
Yeah, you can. You can. I don't know if you'll be able to get the discovery, because you weren't the one that had the actual.
I don't need to see the details. I just want to know who.
I mean, you could probably call Jerry Johnson himself, and he'll tell you.
Well, he ain't fucking answered since
he dropped the charges.
They dropped the charges. He ain't answered. He's refused to answer to me.
Yeah, it was. I did speak after my attorney had called me on the 20th and said, "Hey, charges are dropped," and Jerry Johnson's going to call you. I did have.
What day did she just say?
With Jerry.
What day did she just say?
And the call is recorded. My attorney does have that call.
Somebody tell me what date she just said.
It's
What?
You know.
What date did she just say the charges were dropped?
You know how
They said the 20th. It was before that.
It was way before that.
Yeah. Why is her days changing, bro?
I was raised in Clark County.
Hold on. Charges were dropped on August 13th.
Oh, wow. That's even 3 days or 2 days before we thought. So that means they were still collecting money while the charges were dropped. And didn't she have to sign that paper? And her signature on that paper somewhere? Or no?
Uh,
No, just theirs. Just theirs. So, and you know her lawyer got this shit. Hold on.
Yeah, it
I thought
was.
she said the
I
20th.
did speak after my attorney had called me. I was going to call you.
The 20th.
I did have a conversation with Jerry, and the call is recorded. My attorney does have that call. I mean, it's, you know, and Medusa, you know how, I was raised in Clark County. Even though it's kind of a big county, it's everybody knows everybody. And especially when you get into, law enforcement, things like that. And it's, everybody knows everybody. Yeah. And it's comical that, I'd heard a couple calls that Jerry had with a couple other people, and he was like, "Oh, Tara don't like me," and I addressed Jerry. I was like, "Dude, it's not
What
that I
the
don't
fuck
like
is
you.
she
I just
live
don't like
for?
that you pick and choose." I know this has nothing to do with the conversation that we're having. Last year we had 7 murders in Bandera County, and one of the girls, Brittany McMahon, you guys can fact check me. She was found hanged upside down with a broken arm, decapitated, and they ruled it as a suicide. And this young lady's
Now I'm going to ask my husband to see if he
face
can get
at my
this
bond
off. So I want to know what it says under that.
as high as they
Hold on.
legally could. And I still got out. And I know people say, "Oh, it's on a gag order." When the judge looked at me and said the DA said that the victims requested you not be on social media, to me that was a gag order. I could not speak on anything. I was not allowed to post, talk, nothing. I couldn't defend myself at all. There was someone in my community saying that I was sex trafficking my daughter. And I went from full books to maybe 2 people a week. Like, it really hurt my business. And I'm still
Oh,
trying to
now it hurt her business.
So, small town, small talk. And it hurt.
It's always hurts.
Old man is the breadwinner of our family. He
Now it hurt
is the
Garrett's
one that,
bread.
he pays the bills. And the town started talking like, "Oh my God, Tara was sex trafficking her daughter and Garrett was trying to hide her," which that is absolutely not true. So you can imagine the impact this had on my family. And that's why I asked
That band, but she's back.
for the call. And it's really...
This is my thing. If she wouldn't have did what she fucking did, nobody would have been able to get fucking charges, bro. She
Facts.
did what she did. She has
Facts.
no one else to blame but herself. Yes,
And
the
I'm
other girls lied. They should not
yes,
have
that
fucking
is
lied. But
correct.
if they wouldn't have fucking lied, I still would have had charges.
No, she's not giving her the call. No.
Hand on my daughter. That's just trying to clear my old man's name. That's all it is.
I appreciate you explaining that.
So she just swore on Allie that her only intention was to clear Garrett's name. We'll see.
Sucks, man. It's crazy that someone's mouth on TikTok and women arguing can affect your whole life. Do I wish I could take it back? Absolutely. Is there anything I can do about it now? Nah. Say I apologize.
That I did what?
Hey, I think you should tune that in. Pause that. Tune
Hold
in.
on.
Skull just commented in Corey's live that Medusa sent cash out. Medusa, girl bye.
What's her account,
My
y'all?
new weird earrings, I hope.
I don't even know. And Corey said Medusa was the one who made YouTube's.
I did make
Yes,
a YouTube and put the
it
things
has
on
all
there.
the evidence on it. That's
It
true.
does. I did.
I got the email. I think it's probably still in here, where I emailed Detective Johnson the link to said YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'm gonna get my glasses on.
Oh my gosh, why is this doing this?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
What the fuck? Why am I getting the text?
I swear I thought I just recently screenshotted this and showed it.
There it goes.
You can be the hero. You can be the hero. I don't know
Train
if
said,
they lied or not, but I
do
can
you
tell
think
you
it was
that the
them
only
that
thing
lied
I
on
have
you?
straight. I talked to that man one time on the phone, and that was sending the videos. I sent the videos, and I have my direct text messages of everything to that man.
So Medusa
So
did
I
the
know
Cash App?
what I said
Train
and what
said,
I didn't say. But I'm
They
tired
a
of
whole ass
everybody going
goddamn
around here
lie.
saying that I said this, or I did this, or I did this, and I
Skull
have
said,
this. And
I sent the
bullshit.
Cash App.
Bullshit.
Wow,
Just like
bro.
I'll say right now, Train, since you're in here, I never fucking reported your fucking daughter. I don't know your daughter. So for RT to start her little Reddit and say that the beef between me and you was with your daughter, honey, no, it wasn't. And I never signed anything. Nothing is signed. Nothing is signed. I didn't do what half these women that are on here right now saying they didn't do to you, Train, since you're in here, that they fucking did to you. So every one of these ones that want to just blame me and Skull, they're fucking dumb.
Train blames them, not us.
Yes,
Bitch, I'll go
Danielle
add
had it.
Train right to that
When
goddamn
Danielle
group.
didn't have it recorded, Danielle absolutely 2 minutes later said she did have it recorded. Danielle then played the recording. The recording, I was on 3 with Danielle. Then the detective said, yes, Danielle, you will be on there for stalking, attempted trafficking, and smearing. And Corey, your charges are going to be stalking.
She wasn't on the
attempted
phone with
trafficking.
me.
At first, it
She was
going
on
to
the
be
other
smearing
line.
and stalking.
We didn't talk to him together. And that's what she's saying. We never talked to him together.
So, if Medusa didn't press those charges, we don't know why Skull. So, if anything, Skull was
Police.
still saying, why is she on there for the trafficking when Skull didn't even say anything? That was Medusa's statement.
Listen, I guarantee that Train's lying about it all. I
So
guarantee
the
it.
two wrong people are on there. So honestly, if you want me to be correct with you, Skull, you should, Train, you should only have two on there. You should have one adult trafficking and one smearing.
What
for
the
myself.
fuck is behind
That's it.
her? Why does it
That
look
is
like
it.
a hoarder
Because if
house?
Medusa didn't do what she was supposed to do, and then you should have doxing for Skull, if that's what they wanted for Skull. That's exactly what Johnson told Skull on the phone. So while we're clearing it up, we're going to clear it all up. Because I'm tired of everybody fucking lying. I am 41 years old.
I guarantee that Train did this to try and get us all to fight, but we were already fighting anyway.
So please stop saying that.
She said I can send you my warrants to your Insta. She's willing.
That lie, stop.
She's
You look
willing
like a
to
fucking
send
idiot
it
when I went to
to
the sheriff's
Corey.
department on you saying that I used meth, that I was an alcoholic. All y'all's 13 calls to my sheriff's department. You look really fucking dumb.
Who are you talking
And
to,
the 8
bitch?
calls
Ain't
to my
nobody
job
call your sheriff's
that I had a drug
department.
test for that I passed, by the way. You look really fucking dumb. And the 5 CPS calls didn't go shit.
You better
Because
talk
I'm
to
41 year old and my
Train.
kids are fucking grown.
You got Train in your live. And she probably called all them
I'm
bitches.
tired of this tit for tat bullshit. It happened. It's fucking done. It's fucking over with.
Or Corey's
There's nothing
lying.
that can be done. Charges were fucking dropped. I don't know what to tell anybody fucking else. I don't care who anybody called. It's done. It's done. But I'm not gonna sit on here and
Listen, this bitch
listen
saw
to
that
these
we were
lies
live
that are
talking
coming
about
out of
it
people's mouths.
and went live to talk
They're
about
not
it.
true. Your charges were dropped on the 20th.
No, they weren't. Corey, you know better.
Yeah, because we wouldn't sign the paperwork. Train?
T said to Cash App either. T, how the fuck would you know?
Never
How the fuck would you know, T?
Never said that. That never came out of my mouth. You guys, I'm very smart. I feel like it never came out of my mouth. I have no idea.
No, this
Lies,
is hilarious.
lies.
First off, whoever sent that or whatever, they're an idiot for sending it because $10,000 you cannot send to Cash App.
She's playing right into Train's fucking game.
But you can't send $10,000 to Cash App. So whoever made that receipt
Oh, let her play into it.
never made that receipt because
She's dumb as
Her
fuck.
Photoshop.
Train's literally
you don't
getting
look
her.
cool sending a receipt of $10,000 because you can't even put that much in a Cash App. And honey, I don't go around making fake Cash Apps.
Tara probably lied about that. She probably lied.
Train, call up Cash App with the number. Go to Cash App, TikTok. They're police department. They got one. Call them, honey. Ask them the IP address. Ask them where it came from, and maybe they'll tell you. I don't know.
Because it didn't happen.
She ain't got no proof. She's just trying to get motherfuckers to talk, Mercedes.
Medusa Pete the Jobs. I never signed
And she's
anything.
goddamn lucky that I didn't do what I wanted to do before
I never
it fucking
signed
got dropped.
anything. All I did was send over 2 videos. That's all I did.
Amber said
Was
on the
two
phone with them.
videos of your live.
Amber, you ain't doing shit. You
That's
ain't
it.
about
I don't know
shit.
how to make YouTubes. I don't know how to do
Corey
Cash
said
Apps. I
you're
don't
a
know how to
fake
do
ass
that
bitch.
stuff.
That you
I
ain't a
don't
part
know
of none
how.
of that.
I'm literally like, I don't
Thank you,
understand
Ashley.
why everybody's coming out with all these lies that they think they have and they think they know. And
It's Train that's doing it, bitch.
I absolutely did. I didn't sign anything. I absolutely did, Train.
Train said you also said you
Train
dropped the
said,
charges.
Train said that you did.
I don't
Train
know
said
all
you
that.
did,
That's
though.
what I'm saying. I don't know all of this, y'all. Absolutely is true, Train.
The only person
It
that
absolutely is
would
true.
know if you
I'm not
signed
going to argue with
it
you.
would be Train.
You didn't drop the charges. You're a liar, Corey.
I mean, I could
You
have
found out from Joey.
I know that. Didn't Lala come out and
Yeah,
say that she
Joey's the one
that
that told you.
her
Yep,
made that cash
you're
out?
right.
Wasn't that true? Now, I don't know who sent the receipt over, is what you're asking too. I don't know who did that, but I do know that didn't Lala say that you two made the cash out? Lala said it.
What the fuck? That's sassy. Fuck her. Why is she in
Yeah, I'm
here?
not
I have that recorded, so I don't know.
Fuck.
They got it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Or they blocked her. You're good.
The fuck?
She said it on a live. I was just curious. Because I don't do shit like that. I wouldn't even know how to fucking do that. That kind of stuff. You guys have literally taken it way
I could
too
probably
far.
go back in the group.
You've reported my
I
account
could
now
go back in
twice.
the
Like I
group
said,
and show when
again,
we
I don't
found
care.
out the charges
I won't
were
come back.
dropped.
This app doesn't do anything for me.
You should probably clean up the fucking area behind you, bitch.
I'm not playing
Look
any
at it.
recordings for anybody. I do not owe anybody anything.
Look at it.
Period.
What is all behind her?
For all the things you guys have done and said about me and said that here's another thing I want to bring up too. I am Corey Shell Basil. I want to bring up the fact that Gucci wanted to say that I was all over the app borrowing money in people's inboxes. And she went 3 days saying it was me. Hey, Brad. And then came out and said it was Ash Poppin' Bottles. I would really love a public apology from Missy when she looked at the camera and said, oh, well. I would really love a public apology on that. And then
It
you
wasn't
guys said that I was
Ash.
on
It was Gucci.
live the
It was hers.
25th. That's kind of funny because
Yeah,
I
it was
deleted
her.
my app when they took
Where's
it
the?
last
Didn't you
time.
have a
Then I
screenshot
came out and tried to
of
tell you guys the
Gucci?
truth, and you guys failed to listen.
Her asking
Yeah.
Gucci?
Oh, I didn't get any from hers.
I lost my brother
So,
on the 25th. So with that being said, anything you guys say or do to me on this app anymore doesn't matter. Like I'm good. Like, but I'm not gonna
This
sit
bitch
here
is
and lie to you
tweaking.
guys about anything.
no, she sent it back to Lisa.
If you want to know,
Dude, her
my
voice
phone
is
number, if you haven't
shaking.
my phone number, you've pulled in my background enough. You can find it. You can send me something at my house if you.
Now she's trying to play victim. I lost my brother, and everything you guys say doesn't matter now.
And then would apologize by saying that I was in everybody's thing because never did that happen. Have I ever gotten anybody's inbox asking for a
Hey, you're covering your mic.
Me?
Never have I ever. So, I would really love if that apology could come from Gucci. I would really appreciate it. And Missy as well. And Medusa as well.
I wasn't even here when it was said, bitch.
Fuck
You know?
you.
I mean, if, like I said, y'all have questions, come ask me. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Gucci wouldn't lie about
And
something
there's
like
a lot of people
that.
in here that know. I'm going to tell you the truth. When you want to know something, I'm going to let you know. I thank you guys all for saying sorry for your loss. I appreciate you. But I was not online the 25th. I was at what we thought was a crime scene, and I was cleaning up.
No, I said that she was
some
blowing you
heavy
up.
stuff, and then I had surgery
That's
on the
what I
26th
said.
on my rotator cuff. And
What
I
happened?
didn't say anything about money. I said she was blowing you up.
here too.
Oh, I thought it was that she was asking for money.
I'm not out
No, she was blowing Gucci up.
to